of Graham rather than necessarily like Graham as a person. And
to me, they're not red flags.
That's why it's a red flag, right? It's because you're falling. That's what infatuation is. It's falling in love with an idea instead of a person. But my point to y'all is, if you look at successful relationships, I'm telling you, every relationship, including yours, has one red flag.
But I wouldn't see either one of those as red flags.
I think falling in love with the idea of someone is a red flag. And I would say my love grew a lot deeper.
Clearly you didn't see it as a red flag, right?
I wouldn't, but I don't know.
I mean, but let's think, now y'all are famous, right? Y'all are like rich and famous. And if I know it sounds like y'all are in relationships, like romantic relationships.
Okay.
So like if someone shows up and is like, oh my God, Jack, you are so awesome. You've changed my life. I love you so much. You're so handsome. That haircut is so fantastic. I can't get enough of you. Tell me what you want. I'll do anything for you.
Well, if they like the haircut,
right? So like,
then that's a red flag.
So right? Because like you kind of know that this person doesn't know the real you, and if she asked you out on a date, would you go? I'm assuming you're heterosexual, but would you go?
Yeah, dude. Of course,
depends how attractive.
But I see this as like Jack is filtering. Jack is himself on the podcast. So people that come up to him and be like, I vibe with you. I like it. I dig this.
Let me explain. He sees this very differently than me. He says I need to pick from a pool of our audience because they know who I am, and I see that as
not because they know who you are, but because they share similar values and they've watched you enough to be interested in what you have to offer. That's what I think. Not because they know who Jack is, but because they vibe and they resonate with what Jack says.
I think I have a little less confidence in that because of the way that I felt towards you when we initially met. I idolize you. And literally I said in the emails, I will do anything that you want me to do. I think I specified I will pick up Ramsey's cat poop. You know what I mean? Like I will do.
But I think those are the qualities. I would say the same thing. If I looked up to somebody and I want to work with them, I'll do anything. But there's nothing, no task below me.
I fell in love with the impact that you made on my life. As far as falling in love with you as a character, I would say it took me a little bit because you were so different than anybody I've ever met before that I had to understand you before I felt like I could truly love you. You know?
This is healthy masculinity. Right
it was.
There, by the way.
It was infatuation off the rip. And then after understanding who you are, and then me coming to terms with, wow, this is somebody I've never met anybody like this before in my entire life. You're so direct. It was hard for me to, because I've never been in a relationship like that, where some people were so upfront. And then finally, once I was like, this is just who he is, because I saw you treat other people like that, very upfront, very blunt. Then I had to come to terms with, okay, can I accept this person for them in their entirety, or can I not? And I said, absolute F yes, without a doubt, I can. And I think that's when I fell in love.
So let's understand a couple things. First of all, you were in love with him before you even met him. You were infatuated by him. But once you got to know the real him, oh my God, it was so much better. And you felt so much more. And if we look at this right here, right? So this is, I know we're not talking about a sexual or romantic relationship, but these qualities you will never find on a dating app. Y'all get this? Like, listen to the way that y'all are talking about each other, the way that you get to know each other. This is how a real bond forms.
But the same thing that Jack met me could be how Jack meets significant other.
And that's my point. Yeah. That's exactly my point, right? So, and you're asking what's wrong with dating. Yeah. The thing is, on a dating app, do y'all get that the information on a dating app does not touch what we heard here today? And I don't even think you guys understand what we heard here today, because y'all were participating, but your listeners, like, holy shit, listening to y'all talk about each other is glorious. It gives me faith in humanity.
And I think that the infatuation that I had with Graham off the rip was not enough to have a lifelong relationship with him. And once that started to diminish and I saw these other parts of his character that I was not used to, I had to then make that decision. Am I in love with this person or am I not?
And so that's completely consistent with, I mean, I know that everyone's memeing about this, but like for real, that's completely consistent with what I'm saying about romantic relationships too. It can start with a red flag of infatuation, but whether it withstands the test of time, a relationship must grow and evolve. And that's the other problem with dating apps, is everyone's looking for a finished product. So what people don't understand is I'm trying to find the right person for a relationship. That is impossible. A relationship is created by two human beings. It is not something that you fit someone into. Y'all get that? Because it's like organic. And just if we listen to y'all's relationship, right? And you can think about the romantic relationships you've had. You can even think about parental relationships. All relationships grow and evolve over time. And we don't really think about that with dating apps. We're looking for a finished product that will slot into my life. And even if you find someone who says they are willing to slot into your life, well, chances are you will fall out of love with them over some amount of time because they're not exciting you in some way. Right? So sometimes like people will find exactly what they're looking for, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. But for most of the people that I've talked to who have found successful relationships over dating apps, it's like, yeah, there was enough to get in the door, and what I discovered was so far beyond what the app showed me. Because there's a fundamental data analytics problem, which is that dating apps cannot collect or share the actual information that correlates with a successful relationship. And that even is even more complex because what a successful relationship requires evolves over time. Relationships need, I work with my wife, she's CEO, she's my boss, right? That sounds very awkward, but it works really well. We had kids together. Me and her dating a celibate monk is version 1.0, right? And then it's like not celibate person, and it's loser. That's a different relationship. Then it's medical student. Then it's like faculty at Harvard Medical School. Now it's influencer. And she's my boss. There's so many different relationships there that a real relationship is not something that you can capture on a piece of something. And they evolve and grow over time.
But a good barometer for the health or success, predictive success of a relationship would be those 4 things that you shared.
Yeah, so I don't think I shared all 4. So
no, you went to 2.
Connectedness, 90 minutes, shared emotional experience, free of daily hassles, and I'm forgetting what the 4th thing is, but there's a 4th.
And then what about going from a healthy relationship then to a healthy marriage? Keeping the excitement, keeping the spark, keeping the interest. I take it you can't limit it to 90 minutes anymore.
So I'll answer this question. I'm tempted to answer the question the same way I answered the last one, is how do y'all keep it fresh? No. So now we come full circle with tantric sex. No, but which, because it's not sexual in nature, y'all can do, and it's no homo, I swear. No, okay. But let's understand a couple things, okay? So the first thing is to understand that a relationship evolves over time, which we've already talked about. But the second thing, the most important thing that I think transitions into marriage, I don't know if it's necessarily marriage or like from the short-term to the long-term relationship, is that early on you have so much neurochemistry working in your favor. So you're excited by this person, there's novelty, there's attractiveness, the sex is new. We sort of know that in a default state, the amount of arousal that you feel with a new partner is greater than what you feel with like a partner over time. That's in the default state. Now, a lot of people will interpret this as like, this is a biological truth. The core feature of human beings that a lot of people who are like, this is the biological truth, the core feature of human beings is that we are not bound by our biology. We're the only species on the planet that does things that are biologically, we have consciousness, and we have the ability to shape and change our internal environment. Now, it's possible animals can do this, but we don't have really any evidence of that. Some evidence of maybe self-awareness. But like a dog can't wake up one day and decide like, I no longer want to eat this thing. Like they're just not capable of that. They can be trained, but that internal process is impossible. So we're not defined by our biology as human beings. And celibacy is a great example of that, right? So like people will be willfully celibate, and it's actually like works. So I think the biggest thing that is required is you have to understand that when you first start dating someone, things are going to be easy because the neurochemistry is in your favor. You're going to feel hornier. You're going to feel more excited. You're learning about this person. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's working for you. So the factors work for you and work for the relationship. Over time, what starts to happen is you have to start working. You have to start doing the work. So over time, what feels natural, right? When y'all got together and the first time y'all had dinner, it's like, oh my God, this is so natural. This is a fit that was made in heaven. And over time, that wears out, right? And then y'all have to start putting work into maintaining the relationship. So I think this is where a lot of people fall short, is that relationship feels easy at the beginning, and then people will break up because it's starting to feel hard. This used to be so easy. And that's what happens to everybody. It gets harder for everyone all the time. It's the people who recognize this is getting hard, and this requires my effort, and now I'm going to have to put intention into it. And once they solve those problems, that actually makes the relationship stronger. So when things get tough, like some people are like, this is not what I signed up for, because it's very different from what it was early, right? Early on, you've got your honeymoon phase and you're willing to overlook all the red flags. But at some point, case in point of celibacy, right, there was a red flag. There was also failure on my part, a second red flag. But at some point, those things have to change. And I think the biggest problem that I see in modern relationships is this attitude that like I don't have to be what someone else wants me to be. Like I am perfect the way that I am. If you can't accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. So there's like this weird attitude of like independence and radical acceptance, which I think leads to toxicity. And it's like, yeah, sorry, like this is just the way I am. Screw you. If you don't like it, you can leave.
But where do you find the balance in that between accepting a person for who they are and saying, this is just me, versus knowing if that's something you need to work on?
So it's beautiful because I don't think you need balance. I think what you need is both. So let's understand something about acceptance. So people will say like, so acceptance is accepting where you are. And growth is about where you want to go. So the pitfalls here are that some people don't actually accept their partner. So a simple example is like, let's say like body count, okay? So whether it's high body count or low body count, like I don't care, I'm not placing a value judgment, but some people will say, you've had like, so this is especially true of like men who have fewer sexual partners and especially substantially fewer sexual partners than their female partners. So they will feel insecure about it and they won't be able to accept. So there's some kind of like, even though they're dating, they're saying accepting things, internally they don't accept. Internally, they feel resentment. They feel shame. They feel some amount of like I should have been better or whatever. I don't know what. So if you kind of look at that in that moment, this partner, even if you're dating this person, you're not accepting them. Now, that's one thing. But change over time doesn't mean staticness. In fact, it's the opposite. So if I'm working with someone who is, let's say, an alcoholic, the first step to change is acceptance. As long as you're in denial, you can't as long as you're in denial, you can't grow at all, right? So with Alcoholics Anonymous, it's like, hi, my name is Alok, I'm an alcoholic. They start with acceptance. So I don't think that it's a balance between the two. I think one actually leads to the other. The problem is that we've started to think about acceptance as like carte blanche to do whatever you want. That's not what acceptance is. Acceptance is acknowledgement of the present circumstances. And then once you acknowledge what the present circumstances are, like in my case, like I realized like, holy shit, this girl is not giving up on me. She deserves better. Right? And there's two things that can happen when a dude has that thought. Number one is, oh my God, you're going to leave me, right? You're going to leave me and you're going to find someone better because you deserve better and you don't deserve me. The second is, I'm going to become better. I'm going to become what you deserve. And it's when people start doing that, when both parties do that in the relationship, I'm going to be what you deserve. I'm going to grow for the sake of this relationship. I'm going to get better. It's not accept me at my worst. If you can't accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. It's that I'm grateful that you're accepting me at my worst and you deserve nothing less than the best 24/7, and that's what I'm moving towards. But you cannot do that unless you accept that there's a part of you that's shitty here and now.
If we were to draft up a framework for someone to live like the most meaningful, fulfilling possible life, now I know our frameworks aren't the most productive thing because you can't really apply that to everybody. Let's just say, this is what my take is, and I want to hear what your thoughts are on it. There are three things, which would be a consistent sleep schedule, diet, and exercise. I think those three things are extremely important. Like those are the things that you need to nail, right? And then after that, I think that you can then go on to like more non-physical things, such as like practicing acceptance, practicing surrender, and relinquishing desire, right? And then from there, potentially going on to the next thing, which would be crafting your environment to be conducive or conductive or whatever for who you are, like the things that you, like we discussed earlier in this conversation. Would you agree with that in those steps, or would you say that's a little bit too rigid?
I don't agree with those steps. And in a few moments, I think you're not going to agree with them either. So bear with me, okay? So you said, what's the foundation of your thing?
I would say physical health, so like exercising, getting a consistent sleep schedule, and proper nutrition.
Okay, and then what's step two?
Step two would then be the non-physical things, which I think could reasonably follow getting the foundation right, which would be
relinquishing desire.
Relinquishing desire, practicing surrender.
So let's take a case, okay?
Yeah.
So, and I apologize if my answer is wrong. So let's say that I have trouble sleeping. How do I take care? How do I get a consistent sleep schedule? How do I get a consistent diet? And how do I get consistent exercise?
Well, the reasonable answer would be you probably need to exercise more throughout the day to make yourself tired enough to go to bed at night.
Yeah, but how do I do that?
Exercise
Yeah.
would be the other pillar. So it'd be like,
I know, but how do I get myself? So like most people don't exercise regularly, don't sleep the full night, and don't.
so you're saying how do you get the motivation to start going?
Yeah, right. So you're saying those are how is that foundation built? Because we're presuming that it's not built, right? So people aren't doing this.
Interesting. Okay, so I have heard plenty of different answers to such a question, which I think the most reasonable one would be just kind of just have to do it. And then doing it is hard.
Just have to do it is not a how. How do I do it?
How do you go to sleep at a regular time? How do you exercise?
So you gave me a how for sleep.
Right.
So you gave me a how for the sleep is the exercise regularly.
Right. Setting standards for yourself.
So a lot of people set standards for myself. Shit, I set standards.
But they don't follow them.
Why not?
Probably because they have a history of not following.
Okay, so where does it start?
When the consequence of not following your standards does not properly is not enough to deter you from not following your standards in the first place.
What is the subjective experience of that person? So let me put it a different way. Why doesn't someone eat healthy? Let's say I go out to a restaurant. I'm like, I should order a salad, but instead I get a burger.
Right. I think
Why?
a lot of it has to do with the consequences not being enough.
Okay, so but then the consequences aren't enough, right? So the consequences don't change.
Right.
So how am I going to change that?
You can impose your own consequences, right? But then I guess how can you follow that?
Yeah, so which part of me imposes consequences? So here's the crazy thing. Relinquishing desire is not what comes after exercise. Relinquishing desire is literally what is required for exercise.
Okay.
I don't want to exercise. I want to sit at home and play video games. Conquering that desire is literally how you get to the gym. I don't want to go to bed. Conquering that desire is how you go to bed.
Okay, to use your own philosophy against you now, how would you then get what tools do you use in order to relinquish desire?
It starts with awareness.
Okay,
So-
how do you become aware?
You pay attention.
How do you pay attention?
Close your eyes.
Okay.
No, right now. What are you aware of?
Your voice.
Okay.
I'd say my hungry stomach. I would say my knee bouncing.
That's how you do it.
Okay. So I have become aware. And you do this thing. Close your eyes. What are you aware of?
My eyes being closed.
Okay. What else?
Your voice, me sitting in the chair, paranoia about the time. That's what I'm aware of.
Okay, so now we are aware.
So I want y'all to notice something. Open your eyes. So what happened to the things that Graham was aware of over the stretch of the awareness exercise? So what happened is he became aware of more and more things, and also subtler and subtler things. So it started with the physical, it became the mental, and then if he kept on noticing that awareness, he could even discover the origins of the paranoia. He could discover all kinds of things as he just increases his awareness.
So don't be distracted.
No,
Sure.
to give yourself time.
I think both of those are true, right? So don't be distracted. What I would say is don't be distracted is hard because you don't control your distraction. What you control is your intention towards awareness.
Interesting. Okay.
Right, so-
so it was kind of like a little bit of like a conscious, like meditative state, a little bit, in a sense, right?
Awareness.
Awareness.
Consciousness.
Okay. Now you said actually on something that it doesn't matter if you are meditating all the time. It matters the quality of not meditating, but let's just say awareness, right? The quality of the awareness. How do you increase the quality of your awareness?
So I think the biggest mistake that people make with not increasing the quality of their awareness is that they follow a metric for meditation. So they say, I'm going to meditate for 15 minutes. I'm going to install an app on my phone. I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to force myself to sit down and meditate, which means I'm going to observe my breath. But what they're doing is checking a box. They're actually fulfilling a set of external conditions, which is closing my eyes using the timer. This is meditation. Meditation is not that. Meditation is awareness. So literally, it is being aware. Right? So what are you aware of? We can start with that question. And this is why we have techniques. Right? So certain techniques so I'll give you all technique is going to work maybe better for you than for you. But if you chant Om, you know how to chant Om? So Om is chanted very simply. Okay, so I'm going to give you a meditation technique. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so Om is not Om. It's Ah, U, and Um. So all it is your mouth fully open, Ah, and then transition, open it as big as you can, Ah, and then transition slowly to close. Perfect. That is literally what Om is. And this is why people are confused, because they think Om is O-M. It's not. Many people, if you look at the more authentic religious traditions, they will have A-U-M. So if you chant Om, you chant Om 7 times, and I want you to notice where you feel vibration in your body.
Am I supposed to do this right?
No, not now. But just in the future, right? So people can do this at home, right? And it's really simple because you know how to chant Om. It's perfect. Just start with your mouth open, exhale, and then close your mouth gradually over time, and you're done.
And where do I feel vibrations?
Where do you feel vibrations, right?
Okay.
So for someone who's a Vata, like you're curious. You want answers, right? So if I give you an answer, what are you going to do with it?
Probably test it and question it.
Right? Or reject it, or compare it. You're going to cite something else, but what about this? But what about this? But what about this? That shit ain't going to work for you. I'll give you all the answers, not going to be enough. You'll enjoy it intellectually, but it's not going to change you.
It's not good.
Yeah.
That's funny, yeah.
You'll get, it's intellectual masturbation is what it is. Like, it feels good.
It really is.
Yeah, but no one's going to get pregnant. Right? You really want to change. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, and then if you're motivated, you can do it. If you're not motivated, you don't have to do it. If you're not motivated, you can go read 1,000 books on motivation and find your motivation. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. If you do this practice and you observe where the vibration is, you will discover something. And this is how we cultivate awareness. So depending on the person, depending on their temperament, depending on their cognition, depending on their personality. This is the other problem with meditation, is that everyone teaches the same thing. Because there was a master. And how did the master come up with the technique? The master came up with the technique because he understood the stuff, or she understood the stuff. And she individualized particular techniques for their disciples. And then what happens is the disciples learn the technique and they mechanically teach it. Which is why everyone is doing mindfulness and no one is getting enlightened. So what we do to increase your awareness is just do this, just observe. And as curiosity for you will help, because now you're looking for something. And if I give you something to look for, then your mind is going to be focused.
Okay. So you have to practice awareness via probably meditation.
That's the simplest way, the best way. But if it doesn't work for you, you don't have to do it that way.
There's awareness in other ways, like when you get into that flow state.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Right. Okay. And then that is what could then spur, hopefully, like you realize internally that certain things would be better for you to do, and then you don't have the desire to continue doing the things that are negative.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Right? And how did you formulate that? Because you've done it. You realize that you used to have desires that controlled you, and then you had an internal revelation that changed your behavior. It's not willpower, it's understanding.
And that is why you ask people questions, right?
Yes, so another good example of awareness raising is psychotherapy. Right, so we're asking questions in a particular way that raises someone's awareness. Like if you're working with a narcissist and they don't think, they're not aware of other people's internal emotional state. So by helping them become aware of that, then they're like, oh wow, like this is crazy. Like we can cure narcissism. Like we can cure it. It's crazy.
Permanently?
Absolutely.
This is just giving them a set of tools.
I thought they were fully atrophied, those parts of their brain. That you cannot connect those synapses.
Oh, no. So if you look at something like borderline personality disorder, which I think is very similar to narcissism, narcissism is more common in men, borderline personality disorder is more common in women. I want to say 95 to 99% of women with borderline personality disorder are cured 16 years after diagnosis. 50%, 2 years after.
By what, real life or by psychotherapy?
Both. So a lot of people no longer qualify because there's all kinds of nuances to that.
So maybe the nature of the illness in the first place is that's transitory, right?
It's not that it's transitory, it's personality. Right? So, and does personality change over time?
Yeah.
100%. That's it.
Can you cure depression?
The scientific answer is probably not, and we don't know. My instinct is absolutely. For 51+% of people is what my gut tells me. So my clinical experience, and that's based on clinical experience. So what I mean by that is how many people have walked into my office qualifying for a mood disorder like major depressive disorder, and how many of them, after completing treatment, are sustainably able to not qualify for that disorder without ongoing support. So if they complete a course of psychotherapy for like 2 years, let's say, or medication or whatever, and then like 5 years later, if you measure them, do they have any depressive episodes? I would say 51% of people, 51+% of people don't. And even if you look at the data on depression, the majority of people who have major depressive disorder, I think not the majority, but the plurality of them have only one.
Hearing him debate Hormozy on this would be insane.
Oh man, if we could.
Who's Hormozy?
He's the guy that's coming next.
Alex Hormozy. He is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it. You want to say where people could find you?
Sure.
Besides the description.
I'm Dr. K. So I run an organization called Healthy Gamer HG. HealthyGamer.gg. Our YouTube channel is HealthyGamer_GG. I think those are like the best places to find us. We're on all the platforms, but YouTube, Twitch, and the website is Archaic Thing. And thank y'all so much.
All links down
really
below.
appreciate
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming out and making this trip out here. That means a lot.
I wish we had an extra.
I wish we had extra 7 hours.
If you guys want to see another one, just comment down below.
Comment down below. We'll make it happen,
To the
okay?
very end, just let us know. We read all the comments and maybe do a part 2.
Yeah, and depending on what y'all want for part 2. So the other thing I'll ask y'all to comment is if y'all want to go more solo and y'all want to dive in, we can do that. But that I'll leave up to y'all.
Good.
Thank you
guys.
guys. Till next time.
Show or no?
Yeah, I went to an AA meeting for the first time in like 6 years today.
Whoa. Hey, that's a big deal. Don't let anyone tell you it's not.
No one didn't. No one said it wasn't.
Well, they might.
No, they won't.
There's haters out there.
Phil, what the fuck are you
What
doing?
you represent
Trying to
on
stop
TV
the hate.
is different than today.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to throw a plastic set of
Let
glasses
me say
at me.
something about you, Phil, dude.
get him.
Even since I've been in here, before even the cameras went on, man, you've been negative and fucking weird, swearing up a fucking storm.
Get him, Bob.
You're acting like the opposite of what you fucking represent on television.
Get him.
I'm fucking tired of this shit, dude.
I love this.
Who the fuck are you, dude?
It's good to see some emotion coming from you.
Doctor.
Are you high right now, dude?
No.
Look at your eyes, dude.
Dr. Phil
Dr.
is
Phil.
stoned.
You're stoned right now. When did you eat an edible?
You know that didn't pause it.
No,
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple weeks.
What's been going on, Phil?
My goldfish died.
Okay.
Oh, man. We'll get you a new one, bud.
Yeah.
It's tough to replace the first fish you buy.
Oh. Oh.
When did you buy
good.
it? They live like 3 days.
3 days ago.
Okay. Well, Dr. Phil, I
Yeah.
would like you to get to the root of what's going on with Carlos. I'm sorry to step you out of your goldfish quandary, but we'll get you a new one. It doesn't mean anything. And Carlos, we are proud of you.
Big time.
I want to say how happy I am. And you have looked like you're feeling like a new man. Your clarity the other day was remarkable. You were intimidating Bobby a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, we had some good riffs on the show.
It was
when
pretty.
sober.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I feel good at how good you feel.
It was interesting, like coming in sober to that episode.
Yeah.
I felt more like I
You
felt
wanna
sharper.
You want to show us something shiny?
Yeah, I got this 24-hour chip,
That's amazing.
and I showed it to Andrew, and I almost started crying.
And I gave him a big hug.
But are you serious, though?
He is.
No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? He is. He gave me a big hug and almost started.
I know, because I don't know. Are you or not?
Yeah.
I want you to want it, but if you don't want it, I'm fine too. I mean,
I wouldn't have gone to the meeting if I didn't want to like explore that. Like I tried to stay sober last night and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and tonight.
no, tonight I'm going to.
Really?
I'm gonna call.
Let him do it.
I believe him. I believe he's got the token to prove it.
What?
It's not real 24 hours then.
Put talking to the mic, sweetheart.
It's not been 24 hours then.
No.
Well, listen, we need to cut pieces of like shit out of people's lives. The negative fucking Nancy.
You mean fancy?
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, negative fancy. That's your new name.
Negative fancy, dude.
I'm just saying,
No.
I thought
Fuck you, dude.
yesterday-
Fuck you.
told me yesterday you didn't drink.
No, but then I did drink.
Yeah, this is what happens. So in addiction, fans,
Yeah.
it goes up and down.
Oh my god, you arrogant piece of shit.
Fuck, dude. That's Spanish. This is a Spanish Mexican.
I know.
That's what. That's
That's
he's
what it
trying
is.
to
That's
show
what it
that
is.
he's
That's what it
superior.
is.
Can I take a stab at trying to see how we got here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Carlos, you've been sober a day now.
Yeah, like
10 hours.
yeah, like
10 hours, so like 5 back-to-back episodes of Saved by the Bell, the college years. That's not a long time, but you spent your time prior to that enjoying the benefits of alcohol consumption. No?
Yes.
What were some of the most fun things you did, and do you miss it right now?
Phil, is this gonna keep him sober?
I know.
I don't know your approach. You're a doctor.
Why don't we
There's a
go? What are the negative?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah,
Los,
exactly.
What got you? What did you hate about yourself?
Honestly, that I would wake up, not remember how I got home.
That, by the way, is something we've all been there.
Oh my god, the nightmare of imagine.
I've never been there.
Imagine us getting the call.
Call me.
Okay, ring ring.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos.
No, it's me, Bobby.
Oh, hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Why are you calling from Carlos's phone?
Hold on. What are the numbers?
What are the numbers of the show?
Yeah,
We're doing really well
this
this week.
Good. Good. We hit all the checkpoints.
Speaking of hit, you got anything to tell me?
Oh yeah. Oh, why do I have Carlos's phone? That's right.
Why?
He's in the back of a police car.
What's new?
Yeah. Well, what's new is
Yeah, what's the new part about
the new part about this is that a family died.
Hi, I'm Officer James. I'm here to tell you about the family.
Now, are you calling me or are you here with me right now?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, Officer James. I'm so sorry. It's good to see you.
We
fan of the show.
came.
Oh, you guys
I was
showed
in the
up.
car yet.
Oh, you came
Yeah, we
together?
came.
Yeah, we're here together.
Yeah, we're
Jesse,
together.
what are you
accident-
doing here? What the fuck? Have you been with these guys all day?
No, I thought we were recording.
Yeah, we were supposed to shoot
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
You're
Anyway,
supposed to shoot.
Officer James, wrap this up. We have to film Bad Friends now.
Yeah. Well, and I know that, and I realize that this happened close to home, and I hate that for you. But your friend Carlos hit a family, and they were on their way to.
Can I stop you for a second?
Chuck E. Cheese, yeah.
You look exactly like Dr. Phil.
yeah.
I was thinking that.
I thought too that.
Are
It
you
was crazy.
Dr. Phil?
Let me live a normal life, huh?
Oh, you're like. Oh, I know. You're like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I'm like undercover.
Sometimes he's a cop and stuff.
You ever see
right?
Undercover Brother with Eddie Griffin?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm the white version of that.
Wow.
So you cosplay as a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You're
crazy.
like Shaq. You're like a.
Should we go to the murder first?
Officer.
Oh, what happened?
Well, so the
Yeah.
family, there was, I think it was all adults.
Yeah, but the good news, Andrew, is
Where were they going?
Andrew.
Yeah.
The good
Bill.
news, raccoons.
ate them.
Oh,
It was a family of raccoons. It was a family of raccoons.
Well,
yeah.
who ate the bodies of
Yeah.
the family that was real.
That's true. That is true.
Are the
We opened them up, and there was a Hispanic family inside the body.
How
of the
many
raccoon.
people was this?
Well, I mean,
30?
Felt like 5, but they just kept coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like they do in like a regular car.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
What do you mean? Sorry, officer. I just didn't get that bit.
a lot of them.
No, what do you mean?
They fit a lot.
They're like clowns.
What's the Mexican one? That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
that was all.
Let's get back to the
Oh,
truth.
Carlos is here. What's up?
Let's get back to the truth. Thank God.
Thank God,
You didn't
baby.
do anything fucking
That
tragic.
we know of.
Yeah, that's true, because that's not okay. And hey,
What's in your hand right now?
if you drink and drive again, I will fuck you up. I will fuck
Here
you
comes
up.
Dad.
I don't like it. It's
I
not
have stuff
funny.
to
I don't
surrender.
like it.
Not funny.
Not funny.
Surrender to you today.
Okay, what is this?
MDMA, mushrooms, and cocaine.
Give it to me now.
Well, and then leave it here first, and then I'll bring it over to Andrew.
So you're surrendering some stuff that you have for me.
Good for you.
Now, do you want to measure this to make sure that none of
Okay, so what's the white
Hey,
powder?
I'm proud of you. Hey, my man.
What's the white
Big
powder?
fucking
What's the
deal.
white powder?
Big fucking
Well, this
deal.
is Coke, yeah?
I don't know.
Can I see?
Officer Doctor.
No.
You out of your mind?
Coke.
Yeah, cocaine.
Last time I did Coke was at Third Eye
Molly?
concert.
Molly. Molly from a different dealer.
Molly from a different dealer.
I think I rented that in high school.
Mushroom.
Mushrooms.
More mushroom. And the Coke, no fentanyl. So it's good to go, doctor.
You've tested it.
Yeah, that's the last of it. I've done it, and then I had it as a backup in case I needed an oomph in the morning, and then...
Dr. Phil,
Yeah.
I made him pee on a cup, and I want to make sure you test it.
Yeah, we'll have our my producer Tina will test it.
Oh, I thought you
Have
were
it
doctor.
here.
We call her P Tina.
Oh, there you go. So you peed in the cup before the show. Dr. Phil, do you want to make sure that this is that it's clean? So he's not
Is this
lying?
real American urine?
Yeah. Well, Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what's
Mexican-American.
what's the difference? Am I, in the-
You taste it, you'll know.
Spicier.
Yeah.
Spicier.
Yeah.
Just to make
It's got a
sure
little bite
that-
to it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it's drug-free.
Drug-free.
That's real piss.
Yeah. Give it one small sip, doctor.
That's how you test it?
Yeah, smell the pee. Yes. I don't
I'm not
just
a
eat
doctor.
shit. I smell it to make sure it's
Dr. Phil, relax. She's not a doctor.
well.
I never tested piss before.
She doesn't know.
Well, you haven't truly lived then. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Is it clean?
Oh my God, his pupils are dilating.
I really wish I hadn't done that.
Why?
Because now I'm hooked.
Now you're hooked.
It's delicious.
Pound it, dude. Pound it, Dr. Phil. That's great. Wow.
Wow.
The last of my margarita in my system.
You okay?
Tequila.
It's not good, right? Return the chip.
I mean, it definitely is pee, but
This guy
Return the chip.
is such an asshole.
return the chip. You sound like a James Bond villain.
Return the chip.
There it is. I've
You
seen that
must
guy.
return the chip,
Ooh,
Dr. Bond.
Dr. Bond.
Dr. Bond.
I have an
Gotta-
idea.
Yeah, okay.
Well, because Fancy's been so negative lately, and Carlos is just getting out of drugs. I think I saw this in a movie. If they switch places, so Carlos could raise Fancy's baby and have a
Yes.
beautiful wife and learn responsibility,
Yep.
and Fancy could start doing cocaine and kind of
Do you
loosen
want
up
the
a little.
show to be up on time every Monday?
You see what I'm saying? Like he could loosen
Right,
up
negative.
a little bit.
There was a negative. Now let's
yeah. Strike
let's
one.
see. Even if you switch places physically, let's see if it dynamically changes how you guys are.
This is like that Bateman Reynolds movie, The Change Up.
It's exactly like
That's what I'm thinking of.
that. All right, let's see if maybe this helps even a little bit.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You like the position?
Oh, you look so good there.
Hey, Fance, how are you feeling?
I feel like drinking.
Okay. Wow. Imagine going on a cruise boat and hearing that in the room across the hall.
I feel like drinking.
And you go, we must be in the weird part of the ship.
By the way, you pass by that room. You pass by the room thinking, right on, man. But you see, he's just looking in the mirror by himself.
I feel like drinking.
No one's even in there with him.
You poke your head and you go, my man, you need a sandwich or something?
Dr. P, I feel like those eddies are kicking in right now, aren't they?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling real.
Can't taste the pea residue. Carlos, congrats again, man. I want to give you a big shout out and a quick little pat me on the back for yourself. I like to do it for myself, and then I just do that to you.
See, now, Dr. Bill, this wouldn't mean like brush it away. This means like, this is kind of dismissive. Like,
sign language. Isn't this like fuck off?
No, this is fuck off. That's fuck off.
You know Adam Ray, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Can
I say something?
I want to say.
Not
I've only seen him.
a fan.
Oh, me either.
Well, it's
Not
also
a fan.
I've seen him on YouTube.
But I did a video with Andrew and Adam Ray about an Olympic video.
Oh, that was
done very well on the internet.
In my favorites, yeah.
One of my favorites. But I want to say something. Just relate this to Adam.
Okay.
I'm super proud of him because I can see him coming up in the comedy world in terms of like the numbers and people talking about him.
Okay.
He's working super hard.
He is, yeah.
And I honestly, I tell him that I'm really proud of the guy.
That's so nice.
Well, that means a lot. There it is. Yeah. Well, it's a grind, and as you guys know, we just try to put one foot in front of the other.
That day when we did that, what was my attitude like?
Miserable.
Was that really?
Yeah, you were being a little asshole.
Wow, 11 years ago.
11 years ago. Look at that.
And you left early. You left the shoot before.
I mean, look at the. Oh God! Someone's dealing coke in a video game.
You left the shoot before we were done. Yeah. We had access to the gym for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And Hoot Totini was a great name.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hoot Totini.
Skinny I was. Oh
yeah, well, you look good. You look good. Haven't changed a bit.
Your mom would like this.
This was 11 years ago.
I can't.
That's crazy. His mom looked like this?
No, she was like.
You see, you didn't get less negative for some reason. It's like you
I'm
stayed.
positive. He looks great.
No, you said your mom would like this. It's like a backhanded compliment.
You look great.
You're a fucking asshole.
You look great.
Fuck you, dude.
11 years ago, you're saying.
Yeah, it was a decade ago.
Yeah.
Bobby, you know what I love about Hoot's outfit? It looks like a real coach's outfit.
It does.
Did you have that jacket or did you buy it?
No, that was in his trunk.
Yeah, that was my trunk.
It was in the trunk of his car. I remember you getting it out. It was very funny.
You know who complimented me on about this video?
Who?
Allison Jones.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
Yeah, she goes, I saw that video you did with Andrew and Adam. She goes, it's so funny.
You know what was really funny about this moment that we were starting to shoot this? You didn't want to do it, and then you asked if you could smoke in the gym.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
And I thought, of all the places you probably can't smoke, it's in a fucking
Yeah, it's a kid's gymnasium.
kid's gym.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But what a fun video.
What
You killed.
you're violent. What a funny thing too. It's like violence is only funny if it's done by the right people.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Schwarzenegger,
What?
Ooh, wow. The way
Yeah,
you
they
said
said
that.
that. I don't like the way they said that.
or Arnold.
Yeah, but the last name.
Well, now you're making me self-conscious.
No, say it the last name.
Do you know him, Arnold?
Yeah.
We've in passing. We've been at premieres together. So
I mean, the Schwartz was fine.
Yeah, Schwartz sounded normal.
let's just leave it at that then. Arnold Schwartz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met at the premiere of God. What was
That's
it?
your old accountant, Arnold Schwartz.
Yeah. Well, Arnold Schwartz, yeah.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead
What a film.
Wow.
with Christina Applegate and a very early Estelle Getty.
Love Christina Applegate, dude. I had such a crush on her.
Big crush. Still do.
Elizabeth Shue in that? No.
No.
No, that's
Babysit. That's
Babysitter. No, babysitter.
Don't tell. No, Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot of babysit
She's
movies.
doing pretty good, huh?
Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
What is she doing? I'm not privy to what you're saying.
She's in the Boys.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You see the Boys?
I have.
Great show. Very funny.
I don't see watch a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper, a lot,
Oh, okay.
a lot of
Other doctors.
Chop Jr. Boy, they're mean to those kids. They're like, hey, Caleb.
Do you know Dr. Scholl's?
Oh, the medicine woman. Oh, no, the product. Yeah, I also know Dr.
The
Pepper.
shoe guy.
Right.
Isn't Dr. Scholl's a shoe guy or no?
No, Dr. Pepper?
Sure.
You know Dr. Pepper?
I know Justin Guarini. That's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
The guy?
I can call him right now.
Don't, please.
No, please don't.
No.
Yeah.
I'll read the room.
You know mythological doctors?
Well,
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, yeah. Well, Dr. Claw is probably the most famous of the fake docs. Or maybe McDreamy. Who do you think gets more pussy, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget or Patrick Dempsey?
I'm going to go with Dempsey.
Yeah,
It's
look at
a
Dempsey,
wild guess, but I think Dempsey does, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, agree to disagree, but
Yeah.
yeah, Dempsey, he really popped off. Jess, who was your hunk?
Probably Doc Ock. Dr. Octavius.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
A man with 8 arms, are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
There we go. Hey, you're 3 for 3.
Don't his fingers have tongues on them?
They probably could.
Isn't that how they
I
taste?
thought about it. But
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
They don't, but they could.
They could.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting fingered and there's a tongue on the finger? These are the things I think about.
Yeah.
Imagine Dr. What's his name?
Octavius.
Him being a goalkeeper for a soccer team.
Amazing.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
I mean, imagine you doing a penalty kick and he's just
Unstoppable.
And then just tongues everywhere.
yeah.
He don't have tongues, does he? Wait,
Yeah.
look him
Yeah,
up.
oh my God, Ronaldo would be scared.
Everybody would be.
No, Ronaldo could get him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. He's
Two
the
for once.
FIFA Ronaldo could.
fuck yeah, man. You know much about soccer?
Love FIFA.
Yeah.
Scored on my own team in the 4th grade. True story.
What do you mean?
My friend's dad called me a fucking idiot.
Yeah, wait, own goal?
What's that?
It's called an own goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goalie was trying to dive out of the way. The ball was going towards the sideline.
Yeah.
And I kicked it. And this is me telling the story, not Adam Ray.
Yeah.
Because I've heard him tell a similar story, and he's fabricating.
Yeah.
This happened to me.
Yeah.
Ball's going towards the sideline. Tried to kick it out of bounds. It sliced around the goalie. He dove in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, fuck. My friend's dad on the ride home goes, you fucking idiot.
Really?
5th grade, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So mean.
Yeah, it was terrifying. As a child, you learn that, even adults are doing their best. But in that moment, I wanted to grab the wheel and crash us into a Wendy's.
Jesus Christ.
But I didn't.
All right, thank God. Yeah. I see.
Self-discipline.
You're still here, buddy.
Well, I'm clicking and ticking. I'm feeling good. Wasn't it just your birthday?
In September.
Coming up.
Last September.
No, I guess
We're
it's
further
like-
away.
We're in the mid.
Yeah.
In the next 6 months, it'll probably happen again.
That's like a golden shower birthday or something.
What do you mean?
When it's your midpoint birthday.
Yeah.
Is that what you think it's called?
I don't know. I just drank some piss and I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
I might have, you know what? Even though it's going to be my 53rd birthday.
Congrats.
Thank you. I might have a party. Because back in the day, I don't know if you guys, do you ever go, Carlos? I used to have these big parties. You know where I used to have them? Spaghetti Factory.
Yep.
Did you ever go? Did Adam ever go?
I believe he sent me some pictures.
Yeah.
And it looked like a blast.
I used to rent out half a fucking Spaghetti Factory.
Whose dad owned it? We knew the kid's dad. It was a comic whose dad owned the Spaghetti Factory.
Get the fuck out.
On Hollywood Boulevard, right?
Yeah, it was on Sunset.
Sunset. I mean.
Yeah.
There was a kid that his dad owned that Spaghetti Factory, a comic.
I don't remember.
When we were coming up, when Adam and I were young.
Sure.
Yeah, we remember.
He tells me a lot of your up and coming stories, the Robbie Picard bar shows.
Oh yeah, Robbie Pickard, down in Orange County.
Orange County. There's a lot of shit gigs you guys do, and I really want to say, my world, it's like you kind of get thrust into the limelight pretty quick, but you guys got to just take it or leave it.
It doesn't seem like it was quick for you. Didn't you become famous in your 50s?
Yeah, but I felt like I was famous in the 20s.
But you weren't.
What did we learn today?
Well, we learned that Scooby-Doo has a different way of looking at life.
Yeah. Yabba dabba doo.
Yep. We learned that.
That was good.
We learned that I've got all sorts of different looks for the camera.
We learned this.
We learned your dance from Edie
Amin. Right. What did we else did we learn?
Well, what we did learn is that Carlos is on a new path to happiness and redemption.
Sure.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we say goodbye to Dr. Phil, and we can wrap up without Dr. Phil, so we can talk bad about him a little bit.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Dr. Phil.
This was a resolution of mine, was to come on this show.
Oh,
We
great.
really appreciate you, Dr. Phil. Thank you for being on the show.
Be good to yourself.
Well,
All right. Well, thanks
was,
for Dr. Phil coming through.
That was a little awkward.
Lockwood.
That was a little.
Shout out.
Shout out, Matt Lockwood.
Matt Lockwood.
That was a little awkward. That Dr. Phil.
He's different.
He's a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, he's. What's the word I'm looking for? He's a little.
Skinnier?
He's skinnier than I thought. That is for sure. Yeah.
But also, you can tell when it hit.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you?
No, be real.
Yeah, you can tell when the edibles kick in.
It hit, and then his eyes, you could tell, like
Ripped.
and then he didn't know what he was talking.
He drank piss. I mean, this guy is.
That's insane. It's so gross.
But did he help solve anything in the studio?
No,
I don't think
not at
so.
all, no.
He made it worse. He
Yeah.
tried to get Carlos to keep using. Fancy definitely is not in support of Carlos' sobriety, which is honestly, I'm annoyed. But it's like, well, how do I really dictate that? How mad I am?
Let's talk about the year in general. Can we talk about the year in general?
Please.
We had some great moments on this year, but we've had some dark times.
We have to go through those. You have to go light.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 day.
Whoa! 1 day sober. It's fucking Yoda now. What the fuck?
Andres says I'm not even 1 day.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It works if you work it.
Yeah. But it's
That's
as a family, we
10
went
hours
through a
in.
lot of tough times. We had some good times. But at the end of the day, we're still standing, and we will move forward.
We're sitting right now.
Okay, we'll be sitting, and we'll sit forward. We'll sit forward.
I am leaning forward.
I know you are, and we will continue. I imagine us doing this for many good years.
One more.
We're done.
No.
No, I'll be real.
No,
I think till 2025 for sure, though.
I'd say 2030.
Wow, that's a lot. Well, you won't.
Well, you won't be here.
Yeah.
You won't be here.
Yeah, you'll be directing fucking commercials or something then.
Oh my God, but you know what kind? It'll be like
Industrial commercial.
yes, 100%. Or you know what? He'll be washer dryer. It'll be like combo washer dryer.
Yeah.
Do you want to wash and also dry at the same time?
Yeah.
You know he'll be directing bullshit like that for sure.
I think I can predict what we're going to be in the next couple of years. I think Carlos, in 5 years, is no longer going to be in LA.
What?
Just hear me out. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to live amongst other people like him on the island, do beads.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? A lot of smells.
I like this.
Like lighting, you know what I mean? Powders and stuff.
Okay, where's McCone gonna be?
McCone is going to go back to Minnesota.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll have to.
I mean, that's my prediction. You're going to be back in Minnesota, but you're the big wig. You know what I mean? You're going to be a part of some sort of a design. You're going to do something with design.
That's the name of your design firm is Bigwig.
Big wig.
Designs.
Bigwig Designs.
But it's going to be in Minneapolis. You'll have an office.
What about Fancy?
Fancy. I like industrial commercial.
Thank you.
Oh, we mean that.
Yes.
Okay, good. He's not working for us anymore then. Okay. What about Jet Ski?
Jetsy's going to be, and this is where it turns bad.
Oh no.
This one's gonna hurt.
This one's going to hurt.
It had to be.
It's going to hurt us, not you.
What?
You're going to be a huge comedian. You'll have your own talk show.
Oh, like big, like super fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She will gain weight.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. And her new name's going to be Roly Poly. Yeah. And the introduction of the song, Roly Poly.
That's
and she's
so
gonna
good.
roll down this hill, right? Like a pill bug.
Yes.
And you'll come out like that, right?
Yeah.
And you go, you ready to have some fun, right?
Everyone in the audience arena is wearing roly-poly shirts.
Right.
Roly-poly bug glasses.
And then you will delete us from your phone.
You'll delete us from your phone.
You will delete us from the. You will go. Oh, like when we come up. Let's say something to me about us.
About
I'm Jesse in the future.
Oh, Jess, it's been so long. How's it been?
Roly Poly.
No, we know you're roly poly.
And do you love it though?
It's so cool.
It's through the scales, up in the fucking heavens.
So you lost your ability to talk?
What do you mean?
You got so famous you couldn't formulate phrases?
Hey guys, when I go down that hill, dude, that's for real, and I do it every show.
So, how come you haven't gotten in contact with us again? We've been calling you to come back on the Bad Friend Show, and you.
Excuse me?
We just would.
You're not an interview from news.
It's me. It's Andrew.
Oh.
Hey, Roly, it's Bobby.
Oh, you're the sound guy, right?
Yeah. But I've been doing it part-time, but I was wondering if
What's the tagline?
Whoa, we know what you're going to be doing in 5 years. Sound.
Oh,
the sound guy now.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted to get dinner, like old times. We get a tomahawk steak.
It's a therapy thing.
No, she just goes into herself.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's so sad.
All right, what happens
Can't
to
even
me
do
in 5 years?
You're not my driver?
Do some
Wait, excuse me.
people have drivers?
I just got an Uber X.
No, I'm not.
You're an Uber X?
No, I'm Lyft.
Oh, you're Lyft?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta get to the airport.
I have to drive you?
Yes.
Where are you headed?
On my private plane.
You think you're
Wait.
a sound guy has a private plane?
No, you're the sound guy. I'm Jesse still.
You're you.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. sorry.
I gotta say this.
Yeah.
you are going to be working sound on Roly Poly live shows.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the driver. I'm going to be the local driver who picks everybody
I know,
up.
I
This is
know.
where we are in 5 years.
I know.
The team is dismantled. Carlos has fallen in love. He's moved to Texas.
Yeah.
He's opened up a business of bead making. You're correct.
Yeah.
McCone, by the way, couldn't get to Minneapolis. He got to Duluth instead. Couldn't get all the way back to Minneapolis.
Right.
And the only thing you got wrong, because all this is right, because I've seen the future, is the fancy part.
What is it?
Did not get to direct one commercial.
I know.
Not one.
I know. Close, though.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
They were
He
considering,
met with the ad agency.
and they liked him. He was in the...
They didn't understand.
He was in the mix.
They didn't understand.
They didn't understand.
Yeah.
What's your vision? My vision is to... Okay, we can't.
You're out. You're out. Yeah.
Get to someone with more clear, concise.
Yeah, so that's it in 5, but the next year we'll be still here.
Next year will be a great big year for Bad Friends. We are finally going to announce our Down Under tour dates. We have 10 cities we're playing. We really appreciate it. I mean this. We got the numbers and the tickets that we sold this year, the cities that we played. It was monumental. It was like one of the best years
How
of
many
my
tickets
entire
did we
life.
sell this year?
Around 100,000.
100,000 people came to go see us.
Yeah, it's insane.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
White dude and an Asian dude. You two are just
It looks really cool.
Does it?
You two are something.
We're bad friends.
Okay, go.
200 episodes. It's going smooth.
That was it.
That was it. That was the intro. Go ahead.
It feels so good. Anyway, welcome to another episode. What is this? 200th?
200.
This is our 200th episode.
200. Ooh.
From Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to Bad Friends from Las Vegas, Nevada. We had a little fun last night. We came in. We went out to a nice, beautiful family dinner, didn't we?
Talking about came in.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
Did it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did you
man.
make sweet love last night?
No, by myself. 2 pillows.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Face me a little bit, will you?
called Pete.
Will you turn and face me? Move your chair that way so you're angled towards me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to look at my guy.
Oh, sorry. We have to connect.
I want to look at my guy.
We have to connect. You know, can I say something?
Say it, baby.
You're a master of all things.
Oh, don't do it today.
You are. Can I tell you why you're the master of all things?
Tell me why.
Number one, you know so many things about a great number of things. Like, for instance, gambling. You're good at...
This is why I made you face this way so you wouldn't watch the people walking by. Because he's distracted
I'm so
by anything.
distracted by the
If a
people.
butterfly flies by, this guy, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You're like my dog with a squirrel.
Yeah, but
you just can't
so
let
anyway,
it go.
Can I just say something?
Please. Yes.
You're the master of all things. Like when we went bowling one time, you're so good. But also in gambling last night, I started winning because you're next to me and you're like very good. You know manly things. You also know things about like restaurants and stuff. Like if I want to go, you go. I'll go over here. This one.
And what did we do last night when we gambled? Who won money last
Well,
night?
let's start from the beginning.
Let's
all right?
start from
First
all the way
of
to the
you
beginning.
went. Okay, so number one, you go. I go. I texted you. I'm like, where are we gonna eat? Do you know any restaurants? And you're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know what I mean?
Don't worry about it.
He knows that.
Don't worry about
We
it.
went to a restaurant last night called Delilah.
Delilah.
Right? It was probably one of the greatest restaurants I've been to in the last 3.5 years.
That's pretty good. 3.5.
Yeah,
really good.
it's pretty good.
What'd you eat?
Psych.
Let me list off what you ate. Hamachi crudo. You had tuna tartare. You had pigs in a blanket, chicken fingers, truffle fries, crab Caesar salad, regular Caesar salad,
Jesus pussy.
tomahawk steak, branzino, carrot souffle,
Pussy de Jesus.
roasted cauliflower,
Ice cream.
ice cream sundae, sexy chocolate brownie. What was it called? Slutty brownie.
I don't
Slutty
eat that. I don't
brownie.
eat that.
3 Diet Cokes,
Yeah. I spilled one.
Yeah, well,
On me.
On you. I
on
spilled
Jesse.
a Diet Coke on you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
On her new dress.
Jessica got a brand new outfit and you
I
spilled an
the whole
entire Diet Coke.
on you.
I didn't even care. I was having so much fun. I was like, pour another one.
So we had a delicious little dinner.
Amazing dinner. Then afterwards, we're like, what do we do? What does one do in the Las Vegas area? So we went gambling.
We had to.
And then, I started winning. Oh, first, no, can I just say this? Before even Delilah, I won $2,000. Remember?
You won $2,000 in a machine, and I said, "What are you going to do with the $2,000?"
I bought 2 jackets.
2 jackets. That's what he bought right
I
away.
bought
2 jackets.
at Aviator Nation.
You got to do it, dude.
You got to do it.
You got to spend. If you're going to get it, you got to give it away.
I also have to say about this Wynn Casino.
Do you like it? Uh-oh.
Penetration feels so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sticking my tip
Whoa.
makes me feel so good.
So the more you sing the song, the more I think you actually made love to somebody.
A pillow. So anyway, before we went to Delilah's, I won, and I got the 2 things. And then I have to say that the night before, I was here by myself, and I went to this place.
You went to Best Friend.
Best Friend.
Yeah. How many times have you been here?
Throughout my life?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Remember, I've done some probably 100.
And this one you love a lot.
Yeah, I've been coming here since the first time I ever came was 1996, where I opened for Polly
What room
at
did
the
you guys play?
Riviera.
Oh, wow.
And then I performed at 5 minutes, and then Mitzi came up to me after the show and she goes, "You're a paid regular," and that's where my journey really began.
You got
in the
passed
town.
here.
Oh yeah,
That's wild. I didn't know that story. I thought you got passed in LA.
yeah.
So Mitzi was out here when they used to have a house.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What feels so good?
Penetration feels so good.
Exactly, dude.
Also,
like a song
the
from the
200th
80s.
episode feels pretty good, and we have a special surprise.
We have a special surprise.
Yes, we do.
What is it?
What is it?
It's very special. Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlos.
I get to see your penis finally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. My mom's here.
It's Bobby Mom!
Mom.
It's Bobby Mom!
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Because Carlos broke her.
No, why are you in a wheelchair?
Because I want to surprise.
Yeah, but you can't walk anymore? Really?
She's like you. She's tired.
I'm crippled.
No, Chuma, why
She doesn't need the headphones.
No, because I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
Because I want to see you.
Oh, I love you, Mom. Oh my God, what a
That is so
surprise.
sweet.
Ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I walked here, not flying.
Oh, you walked here? That's why you're not. This is so shocking that you brought. I feel so bad that I sang the penetration song.
Why don't you sing it again for your mom?
Mom, I wrote a song.
Didn't I tell you I want to see you in my dream last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's you? That was you?
Yeah.
You were a bullfrog. I saw a bullfrog last night, and that was my mom, I guess. She goes, "I'm going to see you in dreams."
Sing her the song that you wrote for her.
Penetration. No, that's not. That's
No,
not
it's,
right.
it is.
No, anyway, Mom, when's the last time you went to Vegas?
About 40 years.
What'd you do here?
I lost $20.
And back then, that was like $20,000. $20 back then was like $20,000.
Yeah, like 1814. I guess that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
You were here and you lost $20. What'd you lose it on? What'd you gamble? What did you play?
Quarters.
Quarters? What's quarters? I don't know what quarters is.
Quarter machine.
Oh, the slot machine.
Yeah.
Quarter slots.
slot 미안해.
Yeah.
slot machine.
Slot machine.
Yeah.
You know what your mom said to me? She
얘가
said,
내 말 못 알아듣네.
all right, don't do that. Don't cut it out.
영어로.
어머. 병신이야.
Byungching야.
병신. 병신이야, 이거.
Mentally handicapped, yeah. Well, she's Xing. She's not Byungching. She's handicapped.
Yeah.
So she's half of it.
Please don't say that about my mom.
Well, you said Byungching, and I just put it together. It's mentally
Please don't ever
handicapped.
say that about my mom.
What does
병신
Byungching
그랬어
mean?
제가 지금?
See, they're doing it again.
병신?
Yeah.
Well, look.
No. She's just tired. She's old. Right? You son of a bitch, dude. Don't ever do that.
In the quarter slots, Bobby last night won $2,000.
Really?
$2,000.
And
Ask
you
him for
put
some.
it again and you lost.
I cashed out and I bought jackets.
Two
good.
jackets.
I want my shirt too.
What do you mean?
Tottenham shirt.
You want a Tottenham shirt?
Number 7.
Okay. Because of sun?
Son.
Mom, fuck mom.
Hey.
No, not
Now fuck you, man.
No, hey.
Now, fuck you too, dude.
Hey, chill out.
I want to say something, Oma. Okay? You know that Tottenham is. You know what team do I like?
Arsenal.
Yes. Who is their main enemy? Tottenham. Yeah.
Because the sun.
No, that's not because of sun. It's just they're rivals. You can't just be all like, I like Tottenham now.
Because the sun.
She likes Tottenham because there's a Korean dude named Mix. What's his name?
Right.
Sonny.
I know Son.
성민이.
Yeah. Why do you like him?
Because she's a Korean.
You like everything Korean, huh?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. Really?
Is there anything
BTS,
Korean that you
they
don't?
went to all.
Talk on the mic.
Yeah, you gotta talk in the mic.
I am. Oh.
Yeah. Mom, how you doing in Phoenix? Okay, you're doing okay?
Wonderful.
How old are you now?
Awesome.
How old are you now? How old are you?
80.
80. Wow.
In 2 months.
In 2 months?
So don't send me any, congratulations on my birthday.
You don't want me to say congratulations?
You
made it to
didn't
80?
do last year.
You didn't wish her happy birthday
I
last year.
didn't say happy birthday last year?
No, even Steven didn't do. So I'm gonna let him know
So you
when
and
it's
your
my
brother?
birthday again, It's February 13th.
It's February 13th. Okay, can I say this though? We don't do holidays. Our family doesn't do it.
No, I do it on your
Barely
birthday.
though.
No, every year I do.
Yeah, but you don't send anything. You just say happy birthday.
No. Oh, that's what I want.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
what
want.
February 13th. You want birthday?
No, I don't want any money.
I didn't say money. I just said. All right, from now on then. February 13th. I'll give you.
Just to say, Mom, happy birthday to you. That's all I want.
Okay.
Is it too much to
No, it's
ask?
not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask. What's so funny?
From now on,
From
you're
now on, I'm gonna do it.
53.
What do you mean?
From
Explain
now
to me.
on,
Yeah.
you learned that at like 12.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you learn at 12?
To be respectful to your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
You
Mom.
gotta buy her that shirt now.
What shirt?
The team
I'm gonna get you a
jersey.
Tottenham shirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Tottenham shirt.
Why don't you
jersey.
get her? Why don't you get her?
yeah.
Why don't you buy that today? Why don't you give her that shirt today?
Like a big one. Because
big
I don't
one.
like a small clothes.
Okay.
I like 2X.
2X.
2XY.
No,
get
it's like
smaller.
pajamas. Pajamas.
Well, like a pajama. Yeah, but soccer jerseys aren't fun to sleep in, Mom.
I know.
What are you gonna wear? You're gonna just wear
Wear
it?
at home.
You're gonna wear it home? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll get you one.
And dark color.
Yeah.
Dark.
Dark color.
You like,
No white.
Mom, Tottenham's colors is white and blue.
No, they have they have a brown. They have green.
They have an away. They have away kits.
As long as it's not white, right? You don't like white.
Yeah.
You don't like white anything.
I put
Jerseys,
this
people.
white.
Yeah. He doesn't like
My
white
face
anything.
is white.
Yeah.
Well, I'm white.
Mom, you gotta talk on the mic, Mom. When we talk here.
You know what she said to me
What?
when I went and said hi to her? She goes,
Oh, I'm not getting used to it.
she said, I asked her what, she goes, your hair.
Yeah, his
It's
hair is
golden.
red, right?
Yeah, no, I know. How do you feel about that?
But it's not red anymore.
Yeah, it's the same color.
It is
It's kind of
red
like
now.
blonde.
No, it's like that's blonde, Mom. What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe I'm colorblind.
Colorblind, yeah.
Finally, I know I'm colorblind. Yeah.
Is she? Well, let me see. She flew in today.
Yeah.
She's flying back tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so you flew in it for this.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Oh, tonight I'm leaving.
How was the flight? Good.
Oh yeah.
Was it Southwest? Was it Southwest? Did you ever Southwest at 80? No, first class. Okay.
Well, let him sit and talk on the mic for a second so we can brutalize him for a
I'm gonna
minute.
explain here.
Bobby,
Yeah.
really light him up about this.
Yeah.
Southwest, let her get on her iPad, by the way.
Mom, what are you doing? You gonna watch
No
stuff?
color 보여줘.
You want to cut color? Okay. Thank you. Find the color, Mom. So my mom's listen. My mom, you fly me and Andrew's first class, right?
Yeah, and semi-private sometimes.
Yeah.
JSX.
Like today we had private.
Yeah.
So why?
Why my mom?
이 color.
Yeah.
이 color.
The green one. It's in a away kit. I will.
Can I see the color? This is the
green one
jersey.
in long sleeve.
This
Mom.
is sun. This
Long
is who
sleeve.
we want.
Long sleeve. Okay. Yeah.
Hot.
Green one and like 2X.
You know, Mom. That's Can I just? No, you're right. Here, give me this.
You got it.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, just listen to me, okay? Just listen to me real quick, okay?
I always listen.
I know. All the Korean men you like, right? You like BTS, right? They're all handsome. Yeah, right? Talk on the mic.
Oh,
Come on, people listening.
To me?
Right.
Yeah.
He's kind of tall, handsome, athletic. He's tall, athletic, handsome. You never look. You don't. But you spawned ugly.
You?
Me?
No, you're not.
I know, but not ugly. But you spawned 5'2", chubby, weird dudes.
That's why I like another guy, tall guy. You're perfect.
I know, but I'm just saying the guys you like don't look nothing like
Tall,
Steve
yeah.
and I.
Well, I don't have to be like your height.
Yeah.
I know, but the thing is,
I love you. That's all. You know.
I love you. That's all.
what do you mean?
Like, she doesn't have to be sexually attracted to your type. Like, her
I'm
motherly
saying
love
she's
is enough.
obsessed. She's obsessed with. Why'd you bring that into it? That's fucking weird. Don't even bring that.
Why
into
do you
it.
want your mom to be sexually attracted to your body type?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that she likes good-looking Asian, even women, but she doesn't like. She's never said like, I like this Korean actress who's 4'9" and has a gigantic head.
To be fair, last night outside the Win, we were talking
But,
about our
you know-
body types we like, and you said no chunkos.
Yeah, that's what you did say that.
What are
You
doing
said
right
you
now,
like
dude?
them really, really tall.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I gotta
right now,
tell you,
dude?
Carlos sober is the best version I've ever seen of himself. This is
Thank
amazing.
you, Andrew.
The clarity is huge.
What are you talking about right now, dude?
He's clear, dude.
I'm seeing
Anyway.
things in a different way, dude.
Tell him what
Oh,
happened.
really? Well, tell me what happened last
He's
night.
going clear.
You went clear?
He went
Yeah,
clear.
I went clear.
He went
Anyway,
clear.
next time my mom's here, get her first class. She's old and she's like my mom.
I know she. I know her. We text. She's Bobby mom in my phone.
Wait, you text her with him?
Oh yeah.
You like him?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because he's good to me.
He is?
Yeah.
Mama, have you ever heard of glory holes?
Glory hole. What is that?
No, we did make a good.
Well, I'm just saying he's into glory holes.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what they are, but it's not. I'm good. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Thank
Somebody
you.
good to me.
We saw an
I
escort.
like.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
When on the way here, we saw an escort while walking, and I said, "Hey, that looks like a prostitute," and we had a good laugh, right? Remember that?
뭐라니 제가?
몰라.
Moolah.
제가 지금 뭐라 그랬어?
a lot of money.
이거 미친놈이야. 이거.
나 알아요. 근데 뭐라
No, no.
개새끼야.
No, no, no.
알았어, 알았어.
뭐라 그랬어 제가 지금?
병신이야, 얘가.
Bora Mullah.
No, shut up.
뭐라 그래? What
Shut
he
up,
say?
man. Shut up.
Bora Mullah.
What he say?
This is what he said, right?
This is good for our audience.
When you were walking in.
Bora Mullah.
All right, when you're walking.
7 words are making sense now for everybody.
What do you mean?
Slow down.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and don't yell, especially at your mother.
Okay.
She just couldn't hear me, but the laugh is on camera.
What did he say? What he
So you don't want me to like a tall guy and good looking?
Yeah, what's the
wrong
problem?
with that?
Thank you. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, because I love you as you are. I never say you are too short or too tall, whatever.
Well, he's not too tall. He's never too
So what is
tall.
it? I
You'll
have to
never hear
like
us say
all
that.
short guys. No.
You're right. You're really, yeah, you're right.
You're perfect just the way you are.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the way
because
I
you're
am.
perfect to me.
Yes.
I'm perfect to you, thank you.
Yeah.
Not as perfect as Steve, but you're
And I'm
perfect.
always your side, right? So
You're always
what
on my
you
side.
asking more?
You're right, right.
I
Like, are
love
you attracted? Are you
are,
attracted, Bobby, to women that look like your mom?
perfect height, you know.
Shut up.
Are you attracted to?
I don't even know why you brought that up. Let's move on.
You were the one that did it.
You say
It
that
kind of is, actually.
What?
Because she's thin,
BTS,
she's
whatever.
Asian.
Shut the fuck up. Everyone shut the fuck up. Let's calm down.
Be nice.
So what he said was, what do you mean?
Be nice to Carlos. He's clean now.
When we were coming in,
clear, dude.
Mom, well, he said that when you were coming, you saw a prostitute. You know what a prostitute is? Pakistan, yeah.
이거 뭐야?
A Pakistan. We saw a Pakistan.
No, a prostitute. Prostitute 알아?
제가 그럼 알지.
Did you laugh? Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's what he
see?
said.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
confirm kill.
Thank you.
몸 파는 여자.
Mumpad.
몸팡.
몸 파는 여자.
몸팡.
돈 받고 돈 받고
돈 방구, yeah.
Mandungo.
파는
Yeah.
여자.
These noises just sound like drums.
What do you mean?
Dung, dak, dung, bak, dung, dak, dung.
Really?
What are you saying?
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
What were you saying?
She was saying that she was basically telling me what a prostitute is. They receive money and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. What's a prostitute in Korean? What's it called? What's the word?
What's it called?
Pakistan?
I don't want to say it.
Yeah, say it.
코리안으로?
Yeah. You just said it earlier.
the shame.
You already said it.
But not
Bongtang.
in this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bungtang?
What is it?
Prostitute. Hooker.
no.
No, you're not gonna say it.
창녀.
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 Chung.
창녀.
여이지 여자.
창녀.
창여자.
여자.
근데 녀라 그래 그랬대.
녀.
녀.
So many
Chung,
words.
yeah.
So many words just to say hooker.
창녀. Yeah.
It's like 9 words
Right,
for
right.
one thing.
Yeah.
Let's tell your mom about some of the things that happened last night.
Okay. So we're gonna tell you what happened last night. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to say anything. Just listen. Okay.
I always listen to
All right. So tell me what happened last night.
Well, I went to bed at 10 p.m. I had a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my thing. But remember, you told me to go cash out my winnings and give them to McCone because McCone lost your...
Lost my $300.
Yeah, so I gave him $300. He lost that too. And then he went to a strip club with Andrew.
And
Do you think he deserved one to go to the strip club?
Yeah.
Okay.
He deserved to go.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's
when
good.
you're
That's good.
down...
That's good.
You got to
So he
go.
lost. So Jesse can help tell the story. So he lost $600 of mutual friend money, right?
yeah, he spent everybody's money last night.
Everybody's money last night.
I gave him some money too.
She gave him some money too.
Jesus.
So then I take him to the strip club, Bob. Okay, I go to the strip club. Me, Jesse, McCone, and my friend Baldino. We go to the strip club. It's nice. It's low key.
It was awesome.
We're having a great time.
I don't know much. I don't feel weird vibes from Baldino.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
He's just right there.
Yeah, I want him there.
Yeah.
In case something happens, he's our security. Okay.
He's just a little strong for me.
He's very strong.
That's why you feel threatened.
Yeah, that's why you're threatened.
He's sharp.
No, but he when I play fight, he goes a little too far.
Yeah, because why are you playing with fire? What are you doing? You're going to get burnt, kiddo. Stop putting your hand on the stove. It's going to hurt.
And I just kind of like to grapple a little bit. Then
No, he doesn't want to grapple a little
puts me in a
bit.
thing, and I don't
Right,
like it.
he gets you tied up.
Just don't put me in the thing.
No, he's gonna.
Yeah.
So we went to the strip club.
Yeah.
I handed, we got a couple $101s, and immediately McCone gets attacked like the sucker he is. Immediately.
She sits on him so he can't move.
Yeah.
A girl does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's such
Beautiful or what?
yeah, she was pretty.
They were all pretty.
They were all pretty. But I mean, she sat around in his lap so he couldn't move, like a sucker, like a sucker.
Anchored him.
Yeah, anchored him down. And then what do I get a text that says what? What do you think? What do you think the text says?
From who?
From McCone.
Help?
No.
Okay.
Can I have cash, please?
Oh, can I have cat?
That's
Really?
the PLZ.
PLZ.
Can I just say something? Let me ask you something.
He's already out $800 of
Do
other
you have an
people's money.
ATM card?
Yes, I do, but earlier in the evening, Andrew said you better not go to the ATM.
Okay, but you have an ATM card.
I do.
All right. Do you have money in your account?
I do.
Okay. Do you know your password?
Yeah.
Just get money on. What are you asking Andrew for money for?
I did eventually go to the ATM.
How much did you pull out?
I pulled out $80.
Tell him why.
Why? What can
Tell
you
him
do with
why.
80?
Because I needed to tip them as well.
2 beers. 2 beers.
Oh, well, no, the 2 beers were separate. I put that on my card, and then I had to pull out because she was like, tip, and I was like, okay, I guess. And then so I pulled out $80 in cash, and I gave her 40.
Idiot.
He just thought she was into you. Did you think she was just like into you?
No, but I'm bad at like, it's so awkward to say no. It's like the coffee shop when they make you on the iPad give a tip. It's like that times 1,000.
You should see.
Yeah, but you ordered the coffee.
Yeah, you did.
So you asked for money. You got
The coffee sat on my lap. I didn't
You
order
didn't
any
walk into a
coffee. The
coffee
coffee
shop
came
and
up to me.
You didn't walk in there and
got
they
a lap
started
dance
making
outside.
it.
So
for you.
you go, Uncle Andrew, can I have money for the lap dance?
Yeah.
That is essentially how it went.
He comes over, gives you cash.
I went over to him.
All right, and how many dances did you get? One?
6 minutes. $100. 6
How long was it?
minutes.
How good was the dance?
She kneed me in the balls accidentally, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Did you get erect?
Yeah.
Was it a little moist in the tip?
No moisture.
Okay.
Has your mom been to a strip club? Have you been to a strip club?
뭐라 그래? 제가
No,
나
don't.
제가 나한테 뭐라 그랬어?
She did, but she doesn't know.
있었고.
I think
지금
she'd
엄마
be so
귀가
much
푹
fun.
막혀 있어 비행기 때문에.
주먹?
So I cannot hear.
Oh, no.
Put on the headphones if she wants. No?
Can you put this on, Mom? Sorry, it'll be better.
It's better.
There you go. That's delicate. Oh, you're doing it so nicely.
Is it better?
Can you hear?
It's better.
Hello, Fresh. You guys, for my body, I want farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients, seasoned recipes delivered right inside my body.
Well, guess what, buddy? That's what you get with HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients. Those seasonal recipes he talked about, they deliver right to your doorstep. You don't have to go to the grocery store anymore. You know that, right? People don't have to spend time looking for parking, thinking about, should I park in a handicap spot? For the people, FOR, thepeople.com/badfriends or #law #529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement.
Well, last night they went to a strip club. Strip clubada? Women, they take their clothes off, and they all went.
Oh.
And they get done money.
Me too. No. I went one time in Michigan.
Tell us.
You went to a strip club in Michigan?
Yeah.
Tell
Why?
us. Yes.
Oh no, a friend하고 같이.
Oh, you went? A friend went. All women or men?
With women's.
But with the dancers were men or
Oh
women?
yeah, but naked.
Naked men.
Yeah.
Oh, it's men.
Yeah. 그럼 너야 나야 맨을 봐야지.
Oh, yeah.
내가 왜 여자를
Did you see
보니?
Gochu? Penis.
이건.
Really?
Brazilian boy.
Big
Yeah,
ones.
oh my
Long,
god.
long.
Wait, his name was
Very
Dragon
long.
Boy?
Dragon Boy?
Oh, Brazil. Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Wait, it's called Brazil.
No, he was
Brazilian.
Came from Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
징그러군.
Ugly. She was scary.
Oh my god.
She said
That's
scary.
too big.
Too big. Yeah.
It's only see this is big.
Yeah. Wait, how's dad's?
Yeah.
Dad's penis.
Yeah.
Small.
Oh.
Not Brazil.
Not Brazil though.
Not Brazil. that's ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah.
Well, you were sitting there with your friend, and Brazil was coming dancing to you.
Yeah.
Did you give him money?
I don't.
You didn't know.
Because I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, you didn't enjoy it.
징그러.
Jingara, scary, she said.
Well, it is scary
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
get a big Brazilian penis in your face.
딴 남자들도 많았는데 엄마.
Oh, yeah, you're not
I
into
don't
it.
like it.
You're not to.
Except daddy. I don't want naked and
Daddy's dick is the best
Yeah.
dick.
It is.
That's what my
Yes.
mom just said.
Sweet.
Daddy's dick is the best dick.
That's the name of this episode. Daddy's dick is the best dick.
Can I tell you the coolest thing at the strip club though?
Please.
The lady gets on her hands, spreads her legs up, puts $1 on her vagina.
Love this.
It goes in the air
Floats it in the air.
like confetti.
One girl made it hover for a minute.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Had her le- on
A
her
few
back-
women were doing
on her
this.
back, legs in the
It's
air.
like a shin limb stripper situation,
Exactly.
like magic. Also, we don't know.
No, we do know.
Oh, we do know.
Yeah.
So it kept in there by her queefs.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It was awesome.
It was dude. It was honestly amazing. We had some of the acrobatics of some of these girls was shocking. One of the girls was walking on the ceiling.
Whoa.
Walking on the
Yeah.
ceiling.
Whoa, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon
Yeah,
style.
man.
Yeah, like Mission Impossible. She dropped from the pole and hovered on the ground.
She right before she hit the
Whoa, like Ethan Hunt. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa.
and all that was queef noises.
Yeah. Me and this guy Mark Babbitt back in the late '90s. I used to open for Mencia.
Yeah, we
the
know.
great Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, we know.
And we were at a theater in Texas, and this guy Mark Babbitt, who was like back then a promoter, he goes, "Hey, I got a girl to come back here to give us a dance." And then she got naked, and me and Mark sitting next to each other. She bent over, and her vagina.
Just use a different word.
Oh yeah, her gash.
There it is.
Good.
Her sexual organs.
Or some.
That's better.
That'll do.
More
That's better.
scientific.
More scientific. More scientific. Yeah.
Approved by your mom.
Yeah. Her sexual organs were green.
Women's sex.
Green? Have you ever seen a green? Ask your mom. Have you ever seen a green? A green vagina?
I don't never see any.
Me neither. You and me.
You've never seen other people's vagina before?
No. Why?
I know.
I don't see mine.
You've never seen yours?
No.
You've never seen your own vagina?
No, why?
I know exactly why. Why would you?
Yeah, I guess that is
That's
true.
weird.
It's weird. Yeah, you're right. It is weird.
It is weird to look at
It's
it.
weird, right?
Yeah, how can you see yours?
Well, you have a mirror, right?
Yeah.
You don't just lay there in front of the mirror and just look at it, or no?
No.
Yeah.
That's what you do
have.
if you had one.
When I put something like something in there,
Like what?
Okay.
ethnic.
Okay, that's it. She goes. Did you hear what she
Not
said?
too far.
I'm not going too far.
Yeah.
I think you went too far, Mom.
Yeah.
I think you went too far, okay? So she's looked at it if there was acne.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's move on from that.
그렇게 봤지만
Anyway, she was.
남의 걸 왜 봐는?
You're right.
Did you say banana? What was that, banana?
But she's like, why would I look at my own?
Yeah, why would we look at it?
And you're absolutely right. That's a good point,
It's a
Mom.
very good question.
Let's
Why
just
would
move
you look
on.
at your
Anyway, I don't know why. So me and Mark Babbitt, we said pull it back up to the lady.
No.
And she left. She was super sad.
Well, yeah.
But it was like not just green. It was like the hue was like a. You know how like in the Incredible Hulk mid transition.
Yeah.
It was like kind of grayish green. All the skin, everything. It was like really bad, like almost fluorescent tints. I don't know. Like
No, thank you.
Anyway,
We didn't have that experience last night at all.
No, but one lady she was asked if she could use me as a prop, and I said no, thank you. And then she put her sexual organs in Andrew's face.
Right in my face.
And he said they smelled bad.
She said, "Who's my next victim?"
it smelled bad.
It didn't. I think she had been. She had been working.
She'd been
out.
working.
She'd been working.
Long shift.
Sweaty then.
Long shift.
Yeah.
Long shift.
Yeah, it's like World War II, Normandy.
Yeah, she was in the trenches.
Yeah.
There was a couple of girls there that went on stage a few more times than they should have. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Where you're like, you already got yours, dude. Let some of the
Mom,
newbies.
how do you feel about the Japanese?
Oh boy.
Mama, how do you feel about the Japanese?
Do you have any Japanese friends? No. Chinese friends? No. Korean friends? Oh yeah. Are you going to therapy still?
No,
No more therapy.
I don't need.
You don't need
I'm
it.
a normal person.
You're a normal. You're already normal.
Yeah, you're pretty normal.
I say, why I have to pay $100 to $10?
We were paying.
Yeah, we paid.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And she sent me, like a text message.
And you don't like it?
No, it's okay. She said, how you? I
You
said,
only went one time? I thought you said you were going to go.
I said I wasn't feel good. I have to lie to her because I cannot tell her I don't have any problem. People has a problem, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want a problem.
You don't have any problems?
No, not that kind of to talk to people.
Oh, okay.
I can talk to myself at home.
But Mom, can I ask you something? Growing up, there was a lot of trauma.
Well, I got over.
Oh, what do you mean?
I have a trauma.
So you don't
too.
have dreams about your little sister?
Yeah, but that's not trauma.
That is.
It is, Mom.
Well, she died and she was in my dream.
Yeah, she died in front of you.
Yeah, in the kayaks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not traumatic?
Well, it was like 70 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well done.
You know, I'm 80.
You're 80 now. Yeah,
it happened when I was like
She's
8.
over.
No, but I don't know about, my point is that even if I'm a 10-year-old kid and I saw Steve get run over by a truck,
But I didn't see her that accident.
or you came back down and then you saw
we
her.
went to school first. And she followed us to school later because she wake up late.
Oh, she woke up late.
Yeah, so we didn't see her accident.
I guess that's a lesson. You waking up on time.
Good comedy, dude.
Not
Universal, dude.
No, you
Yeah.
wake up normal time.
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, yeah. So, Mom, in terms of the Japanese, though, you have no more resentment?
Yeah, let's get back to racism.
Yeah. No, let's go. Let's move on.
No. The Japanese, he says you don't like any Japanese people at all.
I didn't say that.
He did. He said that.
I never said that. I was just asking.
I didn't say I didn't like Japanese people.
I know, but you remember they oppressed us.
I know that the government.
Oh, the government.
Yeah, not people.
Right.
Whoa. Just like in Godzilla -1.
That's right. That's the exact same
Right?
lesson.
That's the same theme. You're
Same
right,
theme.
Mom. It's the government, not the
Not
people.
the
Not people.
Whoa, dude. Why did you say that growing up? You never said that shit
You
growing
never
up.
asked.
Yeah, you still would say crazy shit.
You never asked.
I know, right? But that was very clever. I mean, you're right. It's the government, not the people.
Right.
Yeah,
Because when I see the Japanese people, they're very nice.
I love them.
I love them too.
You know?
Yeah.
But maybe their government is not nice to Korea. You know?
Yeah, like
Right.
Emperor Hirohito.
Emperor
Hirohito.
About 40 years.
40 years.
They took everything.
They took rice.
Rice, trees.
Trees?
They cut all the trees, Korean trees, to make them to like a wall. They took them down all Korean
Oh, so they chopped down the trees
trees.
to
So
make war.
no trees in Korea.
To make war.
Yeah. And they labor, Korean go there and labor.
They labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pay.
No pay.
No.
No
and
rice?
even 여자 go there.
Oh, yoja. Women?
Yeah.
To do what?
그거 창녀.
Hangyo.
Yeah.
What is it?
그 prostitute.
Well, it's all full circle.
Yeah.
It's all full circle.
No
Yeah.
pay.
No pay, okay.
Oh, so the prostitutes
pay?
didn't get paid.
So back in the... This is what I can...
Now that I won't stand for.
I won't stand that, yeah.
The
So
trees
back
I'm
then-
fine with. The rice was
Back
fine.
in the day, Japanese came to Korea. They chopped down their trees for some reason.
Well, because they take away their oxygen.
Oh, that's wow, cruel.
It's actually pretty clever.
How cruel.
Japanese,
They took
man,
the
they're
rice.
so smart.
They're
That's
so smart.
wild.
That's so... Yeah. You're Emperor Hirohito. I'm like a...
Cut them off where they breed.
Emperor Hirohito, what do you mean? What are you implying?
Choke them out.
I know, but how do we do that?
What about the trees?
You're a genius, Emperor
Can you
Hirohito.
imagine? What a roundabout way to try to kill people is to rip out trees.
Well, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Then after that, Korean War broken. Everything, everything destroyed.
You saw it all.
no trees,
No trees?
no house,
No house.
no. But
And how old were you when that happened? How old were you?
I was like 7 years old,
Wow.
and I remember exactly.
All the stuff.
Oh yeah, that really never forget.
You never forget.
So that's maybe trauma.
Yeah, that's a trauma.
That's real trauma.
Yeah, that's
To
a trauma.
me, that was a
Well, talk
really
here.
bad memory.
Right.
Oh,
To you what? To you?
I wanna talk
To you
to-
what? Yeah, to you look at him still.
yeah.
But that was trauma.
Oh, but that's not bad memory to me. I have a really not bad memory.
No.
I remember exactly what happened.
Mom, did you see dead bodies?
Huh?
Did you see dead people in the
Oh
Korean
yeah,
War?
street.
On the street? How many?
Many.
And that's
Because
no big
we
deal?
live in the kind of mountain.
I remember the mountain. Remember the mountain? Yeah.
거기에 사람들이 다 죽어 있어.
Oh, okay.
This was the original
But I was
concept of the
7
Sixth
years
Sense.
old.
What do you mean?
She saw dead people.
She does stuff every day. Yeah.
That was the Sixth
Yeah.
Sense.
She said she saw thousands of dead people bodies, but that's
insane.
not fine.
But it's no big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, well.
7
Yeah.
years ago.
It's a war. I
It's
mean,
war.
what do you expect?
What do you expect?
Parties?
What?
Party?
A party?
Yeah.
A war party.
Yeah.
By the way, imagine if a dictator was like, "It's war. What do you expect? Parties?"
So dead people,
Dead people.
the hunger people.
Hunger people. Yeah.
No food,
No
no.
What did you eat then as a kid?
Like mostly like
Mom, look at me.
no. We.
Mom, look at me.
No, I don't need. No. I don't need any.
But you know people that eat dog?
No, I don't like. I don't like.
You don't lick? You don't lick dogs?
No.
No.
Oh no, I never.
Did you eat dogs back then? Dog. Gegogi.
Some people. Yeah.
You never ate gegogi?
No.
Okay.
You can tell.
You can tell she hasn't eaten
I
dog?
don't.
Yeah, you don't have it.
It's innocent.
Yeah, you don't have it here.
No,
It's innocent
no,
face.
no,
You can tell it.
You could tell.
You can always tell.
Even
Okay?
Their skin's
I
really
didn't
rough.
eat
Yeah.
any meat when I was young.
No meat. Yeah, vegetarian.
No meat until like I came here
To America.
States,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
How old were you when you moved to the United States?
24.
24.
So I've been here like almost 60 years old. And my English
Is so good.
So good.
No,
It
Yes.
is.
it's not like Korean. I speak perfect Korean.
Well, your Korean is flawless, but your English is pretty good. It's better than his. Fancy? Yeah, listen how bad his English is.
Oh.
My English is okay.
See, he's from Spain. Boo.
Oh, hola.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There we go.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Sí.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
¿Y tú?
¿Y tú qué tal estás?
Yeah, I speak a little.
You
Spanish.
do.
Poquito.
Poquito.
Do you remember?
That's his wife's nickname for him, Poquito.
Do you remember this song, Mom? San Toki.
Tokia.
Yeah, sing it.
Rabbit.
You want to sing it?
Yeah, please.
They don't know.
Yeah, I know. But I want to sing it with you. Ready?
please.
San Toki
Wait.
Tokia.
San Toki Toki야. 어디로 가느냐? 깜춘 뛰면서 어디로 가느냐?
네, 잘하네.
알아. 좋았네. Thank you.
I can't believe there hasn't been any
Very
Korean superstar musicians.
You don't think that's a good song? That's like row your boat. Row your boat.
Right, and that's not really a Grammy Award-winning song,
Right.
is it?
Row your boat.
Gently in the spring.
Pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Merrily. Now this part's going to be hard for both of you.
Yeah. Merrily, say that.
Even I know.
Yeah, you got to go through right through that
You
one.
gotta go fast.
You skipped that one like LMNOP.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back. So last night, you went to strip club. You lost all our money.
He owes us that kid